Welcome to the Shooting the Breeze Conversation with the DJ podcast with your host, Eric Lee.
What's going on there, folks out there in the interweb, in the internet? Yours truly, Eric Lee, in the place to be. And it's another time for the Shooting the Breeze Conversations with the DJ podcast. And of course, we do this each and every Thursday night. And this is the first one of the year. And it's a very special one because Lorenzo and I always talk about the people that we know personally. We get a chance to talk to in the entertainment industry, business industry, you name it, we do it. Now, Lo couldn't be with us today, but he may pop in. He said he's got some things going on. He's playing Big Daddy to his daughter, so I truly understand that. But the show must go on. And speaking of the show, the gentleman that I'm about to bring on is a good friend, a good confidant. He has shown me so much about the business. And without further ado, one of the premier promoters. Matter of fact, I want to introduce him, but I want to give away all of the things that we're going to talk about. So we'll talk about those things actually in the podcast itself. Ladies and gentlemen, a good friend of mine, the great Mr. Hosea Fox. Jose, what's going on, baby?
Hey, man. I'm here. I'm here.
You're here, man. I am so glad that you are here. So, man, first and foremost, thank you for giving us your time because I know you're busy. I know you got a lot of stuff going on, but I wanted to sit here and have a conversation with you about you in the industry, man. Golly.
All right. It's a lot there, baby.
There's a lot there?
Yeah, a lot going on, baby.
So for my folks, I'm going to do something real special, Jose. For folks that are checking in, actually, we'll run it in a little bit. I want more folks to tune in because I want them to see everything. So, Jose, let's talk about you as a promoter. When did it all start?
Oh, my God. It started, oh, my God, man. You want to go all the way back?
Yeah, we'll go all the way back.
Well, if that's the case, you got to go back 64 years.
Let me get my pen out. 64 years?
Yeah, it's 64 women. Yeah, 64 years.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of years, baby.
That's a lot of years.
Yeah. 64 years ago back it started. There used to be a club on the corner First and Lee, which was the Coliseum. Richard First Coliseum. It was a church, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I was working there as a young man working tables. And I kept seeing guys making hustles selling, well, you know, they're selling liquor and stuff, you know.
Right.
I remember going to D.C. and getting some liquor and coming back and started making that hustle myself like they was doing, you know. Right. And it got so good that people would come to the door and say, we want to sit in Jose's section. Well, I won't Jose then. I was Fenway Fox, you know. And it got real good, and the guys got jealous and stuff, and all the major acts came through, Dinah Ross and Jane Brown and Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell. Everybody came through, man, you know.
Right.
And as years went by, I wound up running that particular club. I think I ran about 13, 14 clubs here in Richmond over the years, you know what I mean?
Right.
But when I ran into Teddy Powell back in 1970, I think it was around 74 or something like that. And I did the Mardi Gras Festival.
Okay.
At the fairground. And I think the first one I did, we did 35,000 people.
Back in what year?
I think it was 1974.
74?
Yeah, and then the next year, I think I got paperwork around somewhere. The next year we did it. I think we did around about 75,000. We had so many people, they closed the interstate down. Coming out of Washington, D.C., North Carolina, Charlottesville, Rocky Mount, North Carolina, everywhere. Norfolk, they closed down all the highways. We closed it down. So many people. State troops told us if we didn't get the people in there right away, they would close the whole concert down. So
back in 74.
Yeah, so we wound up opening the gates up and we'd let thousands and thousands of people came in absolutely free, because if I didn't, all the money that came in would have to be given back to the people because they're going to shut us down. So I had my good days and I had my bad days. But my major day, where I got that name Jose from.
We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that now.
Okay.
I tell you what, we're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. But we're going to let somebody else talk about it. Sit back and relax, Jose.
Okay, baby.
63 years. That's how much time Finroy A. Fox has spent promoting shows for the big stage. Most people know him as the Great Jose from Jose Productions, but some may not know he got his nickname from a Hollywood star.
Through my life, there has always been music.
Jose came from down the Ross.
I recall.
Jose says the life-changing or name-changing moment happened when he was tasked with introducing the singer at a performance in Roanoke.
And she looked at me and said, Finroy. She said, not on my stage. And at that time, I had a whole lot of hair. She said, you remind me of my friend Jose. And she said, call him Jose. And that's where Jose came from, down the Ross and the Supremes.
Throughout his lengthy career, he's worked with many celebrities, including Janet Jackson, Elvis Presley, Chris Brown, India Arie, James Brown, and even the king of pop. Michael Jackson, Richmond Coliseum. There you go, there you go. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, so that was huge. That was a monster. Jose's productions draw thousands and sometimes tens of thousands of people. He's been called one of Richmond's most prominent promoters.
I made a living off my name. You ask anybody Jose, everybody say Jose, Jose. They love Jose.
The Virginia native started his career in 1959.
I'm a little old boy from Hanover County, which is about 20 miles from Richmond.
Back then, he focused on local acts that imitated famous artists.
We had a girl that did Aretha Franklin. We had Little Thomas Group. They went all over the country as someone as Temptation.
One night, two legends.
Because we didn't have the TVs and all that stuff. So they went out on the road and they did everybody and made all kinds of money and made records.
I want that baby.
His success with advertising and working with talent agents and investors helped him secure larger venues like the Altria Theater for his productions. He earned a proclamation from the mayor of Richmond in 1994 for his contributions to the community.
There's a lot of stuff here.
Along the way, he married his wife, Beverly.
It's been 43 years of doing that team of two.
She organized this binder. It's filled with hundreds of concert flyers, references, and accolades.
This is probably not all of them, but it's a large quantity of them. It really is a lot of work from beginning to end. It's a lot of work.
It's a tough job that brings good times and bad ones.
Even if we've lost money, everybody gets paid. That's why I said it gets old.
And the thrill of working with celebrities isn't as exciting as you may imagine.
Most of the times, I don't get to see the show. Most of the time, I don't get to meet the artist. For me, it is all about that person that paid for that ticket, that they get exactly what they paid for.
The couple says they're most thankful for their customers.
They've given us this opportunity to live the way that we live.
I love them because without them, I would not exist.
The job has changed a lot since the 60s, but Jose still enjoys the grind.
He loves it, so I allow him to keep doing this, but I think he needs to slow it down.
And he has no plans to stop working.
I feel good. I feel good. I feel like I'm about 45, 50 years old.
He says as long as he's around, Richmond can trust.
That's the most important thing, getting people to trust in you.
He'll keep bringing the entertainment to town.
I love it. I mean, this is my life. And I always tell people, I said, when I stop doing this, I'm gone.
Working for you, Candace Burns, CBS 6 News.
Great Jose.
Boy, put tears in my eyes, man. Man, they carry you back a long ways, you know what I mean? It's a lot of memories there, a lot of beautiful things there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So we can go back to now. How you got your name again? We already saw it, but so Diana gave you your name.
Diana Ross in Roanoke, Virginia.
She like Finroy.
I work with a band called Stacey Henry and the Majestic.
Right.
You know, and that's where it came from, baby.
And she said she didn't want to go on stage with Finroy. She wanted you reminded her of Jose.
Yeah, but I mean, because I had the jerry curls and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But Finroy, good. Come on, man, Finroy. Jesus Christ, who is Finroy? But Jose took off, baby, all over the whole country.
And you've been doing now the piece on the news. The city gave a proclamation. How'd that go down?
Well, I was doing things with the girls' club and the boys' club. I was having so many young groups out. You know what I mean? And then I had so many young people that was working for me. At all my events and stuff, I would hire them to help clean up the places and fairgrounds and stuff. So I did a lot of stuff for the kids in the city of Richmond. And that's, and then I was bringing good shows to Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
And Red Fox and all those people, man, come on. I just did it all. And so, I'd observed it, that I don't know, because we had a guy by the name of Frank Ware. We had Jimmy Winston. I mean, Alan Knight. I mean, go back a long way, baby. David Cooper. All these guys, man, so, and right today, I'm the only one this year.
Well, I mean, Jose, what the good books say, 70 years for most men, 80 if you're truly blessed.
True.
You got that blessing dropped on you, brother.
well, yeah. I mean, I always try to tell people. I say, apparently God got something for me. I say, because I'm still here.
You're still here.
Yeah, I am still here, and I'm still doing gospel concerts, doing R&B concerts. So something's happening out there, and I must be doing something right, because I still got my mind intact, my heart is strong, and I can go out there and put out flyers for 8 hours straight, and I'm still here. You know what I mean?
Can I be as boisterous to ask how old you are?
Sure, you can.
How old are you, Jose?
About 85.
85, and you still doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Fox, 85 years old, still putting out flyers because you still love to do it. Now, it's not like you got to. We know that. I know that.
I love it. Ain't nothing. It's not. Listen, when you make your living off of doing something, you got to love it. And I made my living off putting out flyers. It started with, I guess that first one, that Michael Jackson tour. I went all over the whole country putting out flyers. And when we did the show, you couldn't, like I said, that's one where we did that 70-some thousand people at, man, So it was a wonder, I did some beautiful things,
Well, we're going to talk about that. But first, I want to let everybody know, if you're checking this out, feel free to drop a comment on the line. Do that. If you're on Facebook, hit the thumbs up button for us. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscription button as well as the notification, because we do this each and every Thursday night. Let's get back to Michael Jackson, the biggest entertainer that ever was.
Come on,
now. Before I get to that, I just want to kind of put things in perspective, because people that watch the show, and Lorenzo and I talk about, being there at the beginning of hip hop and watching it grow to 50 years. And we feel, and it's so cool to be in a space where we had an opportunity to interact and hang out and get to know some of the biggest artists of all time as we were coming up in the music industry, like Dre and Snoop and Jay and Latifah and things of that nature. But you ran with the boss, Diana Ross.
Yeah.
Frankie Beverly, Marvin Gaye.
Patty LaBelle.
Your story bigger than mine, brother. Your story way bigger than mine.
Yeah, I did. A lot of people don't even know that back in the days that August Moon.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Mr. Moon.
Yeah, he actually managed Patty LaBelle for a little while.
Really?
Yeah, people don't know that. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a man. Yeah, August Moon. I never will forget it. I used to work for August Moon at his record shop on 2nd Street.
Okay.
We just be right next door to the.
Oh, thought I lost you. You still there, Jose?
I'm here, baby.
Okay, good stuff. So you had an opportunity to let's take it back to Marvin. I want to talk about Marvin.
Marvin Gaye.
How was it working with Mr. Gay?
Well, it's a beautiful thing, but my first contact with Marvin Gaye was that a guy contacted me and asked me, did I know somebody that had $50,000 want to bring Marvin Gaye to Richmond Coliseum? I told him, yeah. At that time, I was working with a guy named Mark Ernstine.
Okay.
I contacted Mark and told Mark that I got somebody want me to bring Marvin Gaye to Richmond. He said, yeah. He said, give me the number. Give me the number. I said, what he want me to do? He said, no, give me the number, Jose. I'm going to go ahead and take care. Well, I gave him the number. He went out and got all of his people to put up money to bring Marvin Gaye to Richmond. But this is what he did. He gave this guy money and he didn't even know him. The guy kept the whole $50,000. When it came time for Marvin Gaye to be here in Richmond, midnight in the Coliseum in Richmond, there was no Marvin Gaye.
So he took the 50,000 and ran.
He kept the $50,000 and ran. So what happened? The Coliseum had to contact Marvin Gaye in D.C. and let him know that they had the money out of the box office for him if he would get here. And they put Marvin Gaye on a plane in D.C. and flew him here to Richmond. And I think Marvin Gaye may went on stage around 1:30 in the morning.
Really?
And the Coliseum was jam-packed. People didn't go home.
Waiting for Marvin.
Waiting for Marvin. So, I mean, but like I told him, but he got so excited about Marvin Gaye, he wanted to do it. And he messed up all those people's money. And he was a young Jew boy. And he in the Jewish community,
right.
He messed up. They put him out. They put him out. They put him out to pastor. He couldn't, after he did that,
right,
got beat out that money by that brother,
uh-huh,
he couldn't do anything else in the city of Richmond.
After $50,000.
That's right. Lost that money. Wait a minute, I think we did do one more show. Yeah, he after losing all that money. Because I think we still went and did the festival up at the what was City Stadium. The Blossom, what was it? Blossom Festival? What was that?
Now, $50,000 is a lot today.
Guy kept all the money, man. Kept it all.
Now, $50,000 is a lot today. You're talking $50,000 in the 70s.
That's right.
Lord have mercy.
That's right.
Good gracious. So, I mean, it should have been some flower bringing and slow singing.
Man,
he took $50,000.
He cried like a baby, man.
Okay.
He cried, and all them people was there, and he done gave that money up. And Marvin said, I'm not coming. I ain't got no money. He said, but Mom said, I don't know what you're talking about. So I ain't got a dime. So ain't nobody gave me no money. Because, well, we'll get the money to you if you come here. We give you the cash money.
So of course, you've been promoting for years. Is that one of the worst stories you had? What was some of the craziest things you've seen in the promotion
that I've seen?
That you've seen?
The Mardi Gras Festival or riot? Well, no. That we had the big riot at City Stadium too. Now,
you had two riots.
yeah, we had two riots. Yeah, but that one at City Stadium was the biggest one of all. I mean, it's a lot to talk about if you talk about it, because what's happening. Can I talk about it? Can I say it?
Yeah. This.
All right, here we go. Here's a young black man. Here's a young Jew man working together.
Right.
The city of Richmond.
Right.
And it's in the newspaper. They got together and didn't want us to do this concert.
Okay.
This concert sold out. The day of the concert, people at the concert enjoying themselves, right?
Who's performing?
Everybody.
Oh, okay.
They had one day for white, one day for black.
Okay.
And the black day was my day. Parliament Funkadelic had everybody on it.
Okay.
The city of Richmond Police Department, they took every police officer they had, put them on school buses, brought them up to City Stadium, and parked them in the back of the stadium.
Okay.
They took a black officer, sent him in the stadium, sent him up the top of the stadium where this young boy was smoking a reefer. He snatched this young guy and started pulling him down those metal steps in front of all those white people.
Ooh.
And they went crazy on him. They ran him out of there.
Okay.
They ran him out of there in less than 15 minutes. The stormtroopers came in there and was hitting everybody. And he asked no question.
This in the 70s.
Hey, they came and started beating everybody.
And that was on your
Tore it
day.
up. Tore it. You pull up on the internet. You can pull it up right now. It's there.
And George Clinton was on that show.
Huh?
Parliament Funkadelic, George Clinton on that show.
Oh no, that's the one I had. They wouldn't. The one I had for that Sunday, they wouldn't even let go.
So the Saturday concert had the riot, and they were like, "You're not even gonna do Sunday."
They wouldn't let me do Sunday.
How much money you had to give back that day? Good gracious!
Every dime.
Man.
Yeah, so I had some bad dates. I mean, and the one out at the fairground, that was a 2-day festival. 2 or 3-day festival I had out there, and everything was beautiful. And the chief came and told the head man at the fairground, said, "Hey, everything is beautiful. Y'all ain't had no problem. 2 days I'm gonna let half my staff go." He called in and told the people, "I'm gonna let half y'all go." They got pissed off. Said, "All this money, this so and so making, and you gonna let us go?" They jumped in their car, man, started doing whirlybirds, and one cop took his car, ran to the back of the fairground, that back gate back there.
Okay.
The back gate was locked. He got out of his car and took his pistol and shot. Pow! When he did that, all those people in that back started running to the front. They didn't hear anything, and then they stopped, right? Then he turned around because the lock didn't come off and shot again. Pow, pow. Man, those people ran into the stage, and their bodies took and bent to melt on the stage just like it was a piece of paper.
Trying to get away.
Yes, sir.
Man.
All that's in the newspaper, too.
Now, those were a couple of bad joints that happened, but you had more good than bad.
Hey, they were bad, John.
Yeah.
You know, and so I've had good times and I've had bad times, but the bad times I didn't do it. Someone else made it happen.
Okay.
And although when someone told us what happened, the chief told me if I was to tell anybody what went on back in those days, I could never come back to the fairground again.
And this was in the 70s.
Yeah, so I had to shut down and didn't say anything. Yeah.
Man, boy, you are Black history, my brother.
Hey, you can look on your phone and bring that up too.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out to a couple of friends of mine. My man Sean. What's up, Sean? Thanks for shouting me out. Karen, thanks for shouting me out. I'm here with the great Jose, longtime promoter.
Is that Karen Hicks?
No, Hicks pops in every time. Karen went to school. This is Karen Baker. She went to school with me when I was in high school and college. But Hicks jumps on from time to time. So, we'll catch Hicks every blue moon.
Okay, that's a beautiful thing then, baby.
So we talked about Marvin. Frankie, you did Frankie Beverly and Mays. Patty calls you out when she had the show.
Yeah, that's my
How many times have you played Patty?
About 7 times.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, about 7.
Now, out of all of the artists, who's the ones that you had the best relationship with?
Oh, Jesus Christ. The best? I love Keith Sweat.
Okay.
And Marvin Gaye was my man too. Me and Marvin, we hit it off good. And me and Luther Vandross was good.
Okay.
Until I got caught up in one of his shows, and people thought it was my show at the Altria Theater, and he wanted everything in his dressing room pulled out and brand new stuff put in. He wanted the bathroom, the sinks, and the toilet, everything pulled out and bringing brand new ones. And say he wasn't gonna go on unless they put it in there, and they ain't had no plumbing company to bring it in there, so he wouldn't go on. So all
Luther?
people, so that sellout show that was outside, the guys want to beat me because they thought it was my show.
Right.
And I went in with a ticket just like they was. And God told me, God saved me, man. God said, hey, this ain't Jose show, man. So this man sitting there in the line just like we are, and got a ticket for him and his wife. You know what I mean? But they were gonna turn me up out there behind that crap, man.
That's a dangerous game.
Yeah. Hey. I mean, and see, but they didn't know nobody but Jose.
Right.
That's all
Right.
I know.
You were the biggest promoter around. Everybody knew you.
So that's the only person they knew. Jose. If the show was good, I got credit for it. If it was bad, I got credit for it because that was all they knew. Yeah.
So, okay, I got a question from a good friend, Karen. She's asking you a question. She said, "How do you view today's artist requests versus the 60 and 70 artists that you had?"
Today they're a little more dangerous. You know.
Hey, I believe that.
Yeah, today the artists are dangerous. I mean, and everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be heard, and everybody wants to outdo the other person. They're not worrying about working with you. It's a thing of working against you because I want to shine. I want to be in the limelight, and I'm not going to help you become big because I want to stay ahead of you. So it's just a big difference. They don't work together like they did in the older days.
Mm.
In the older days.
You said in the older days they used to stick together.
Oh yeah. I mean, because people was traveling on buses then, you know.
Right.
When you had a tour, everybody might have to come down. You may have 5 groups on that one bus, and they always go on 2nd Street to the Exit Hotel.
Right.
And that's where they have to stay at.
Let's speak since we're gonna go back a little bit. Soul Brother #1.
Oh,
James Brown.
yeah. Now,
You work with James Brown and Michael Jackson? Good gracious. How is James?
Now, James, first time I met James came from North Carolina, and he was performing at Night Lane on the corner of 2nd and Marshall. Alan Knight had him. They didn't pay the man, and the man had to be in New York City to do engagement up there.
They didn't pay James?
No. Alan Knight ran with the money.
Yeah, that's okay. We got 2 stories when they ran away with the money.
Yeah, Alan Knight, he ran with the money.
So in the 60s and the 70s, you had to worry about people running away with the money.
Yeah, they run with the money in a minute. Well, this is the whole thing. There was no TV. They didn't know who the acts were.
Okay.
Everybody know everybody now because it's all over TV. Back in those days, the guys were being Temptation and Marvin Gaye, and I had one girl here in Richmond but doing who she did, Aretha Franklin. I mean, all that stuff, man. All that stuff's in the newspaper. You know,
I Google all this stuff.
Everything. I'm telling you, everything. Just like Cat Williams say, hey, it's for real.
It's for real. I mean, and the thing about it is for folks that are checking us out, I'm having a conversation with a good friend of mine, Mr. Hosea Fox, extraordinary producer, as well as one of my clients when I was back in Richmond.
Yes, I was.
And he's one of the all-time promoters. And what's so remarkable with talking to Jose, I laughed because as I was thinking about having conversations with you today, that you promoted James Brown, Michael Jackson, all the way down to last year. Was it Red Man and Method Man?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, baby. That was a big
you'd
show too.
You'd have gone from the 60s to the to the 2020s.
That's right. And haven't stopped.
Man, so how now, like you said, it's a little different promoting these artists now. Now I don't believe. I mean, Red and Meth, even though because they're hip hop, we automatically assume that they're youthful. But Red and Meth, 50 years old. I know they ain't 50 years old.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So how was it? But you know what's interesting, Jose, is that one of the things that I admire about you is that you are always keeping up with the times. So whomever were making the moves, and the fact that you were what we call the OG, the original gangster, you weren't afraid to get with the the young cats that were doing their thing, like Lonnie B and Mike Street and all the guys in the area that start to get their own presence, and you showing them how to get it done and working with them, the young bucks.
You're absolutely right. But it's a brand new day today, baby.
Yeah.
It's a brand new day. You just got to be careful what you're doing out there now, because you got a brand new group of guys out here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a lot dangerous out here now. You know, a lot of the big boys have done stuff. If you read in the paper, you see that things are happening to them. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it can get a little dicey, I'm sure.
Yeah, I tell people I live off my name. That's why I try to treat everybody the same way. I don't take advantage of nobody. I keep my mouth out of other people's business, and I do what I have to do. And that way, hey, they love me. I treat people right. If I tell you something, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Right. And
But
for
other
folks
people
go
take
ahead.
advantage of you, man.
Oh, yeah, the thing about it is you said something. Now, I'm pretty sure if this goes on like you talked about in the 60s, they grab your money, keep going. Today, if you grab somebody's money and keep going, you might not find them much.
Grab them if you want. like we said, it's a brand new day.
It's a brand new day.
Yeah, I mean, these guys used to take money and right in front of the face, well, we didn't make it. You know, and that, why they didn't tear the whole house down, I don't know. But you had some guy who would beat up on you out there. You know, some didn't. You know,
Right.
Roy C. and all those guys, they do something to you if they could. You know,
Roy C.
Oh yeah,
You talking about that Southern Soul gangsters?
yeah. Roy and them would hurt you. Roy and them hurt. No, we all been out on the road together and seen things that happen. You know what I mean? But most of the time, even back in the older days, these guys had guys traveling with them.
Right.
They had their own bodyguards.
They had the muscle.
Yeah, they had them. God knows they did. You know, but I'm quite sure a lot of people got put in big kegs. But yeah, I'm serious.
It's a big kegs.
Yeah, but you didn't hear a lot about it.
Right.
Today you would hear about it. Back then, you put somebody in a keg, put some concrete in it, and drop it. Hey, it's gone.
Right.
You know, so and so's missing. Oh, really? Huh, okay. That's it. That's
bad.
it.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, you put your mouth in somebody else's business, boy. Come on, man.
Oh yeah. Man, one thing I do is learn from my OG, Jose.
Yeah, you sure. And I mean, radio station guys. But back in the old days, everybody was making money.
Right.
You know, but it wasn't all that. Not that I know, but all that payoff like they do now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that did come in. Well, came into place. You know what I mean?
Right. I get it.
And even right today, somebody wants something done. If you put money in the right hand, you get any kind of record played and blow it. You know. Well, I'm not telling the truth or not. That's the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, look, since the radio signal came out, somebody was getting paid for it.
Yeah, I know there's certain things you can't say and you cannot acknowledge, but hey, life is a mother.
Folks, I'm here with my OG, the great Jose, one of the premier promoters from back in the 60s. And then the thing about it is, we're not just talking about, hey, he promoted in the 60s. The guy still promotes right now in the 2000s. He already talked about it. He's 85 years old, still doing it. Still doing it.
Ain't about to stop neither.
Ain't nobody going to stop you. Look, if you're checking us out, definitely hit us on Facebook. Drop a comment in the comment section. Matter of fact, hey, Daphne, I call her Niecy, out of Orlando, Florida. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for checking in, Miss Daphne. And a special shout out. We got to go up to Michigan. Thank you, Jackie. She told me my beard looked good on me, Jose.
Yeah. Well, I'm a man. I can't tell you look good, but you're all right.
They call me. Look, hey. They call me Papa Smurf at work the other day. I almost lost it. Say, hey man, nobody Papa.
Well, It's a nice cut. It's a nice cut.
Well, actually, I've been doing a little acting. I had to actually put this on for a role I had to audition for. So But I
Really?
like it, so I just kept it. Yeah, I liked it, so I just kept it.
I'm thinking of come and bring my playback out, man. Lord, when I keep choosing the wrong man, I'm thinking of bringing that playback out.
Lord, why I keep choosing the wrong man? Why don't you
Yeah.
go ahead and bring it back? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some women out here that know that story like it's the back of their hand.
Well, I'm definitely thinking of bringing it back out because we was on the road 8 years, man.
I know, I remember.
Yeah. Same guy that got Cat Williams now is the one that messed my thing up, Brian Alden.
Oh, yeah. North
Yeah,
American.
yeah. North American Entertainment messed me up. Now because what's happening, we didn't have major acts in that play. All was local.
Okay.
And it was a family thing, it was a spiritual family thing. And when he got hold of the play, he changed it all around, put all these major acts in it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all they was doing. They come out, they want to sing, do this and that. But we had a feeling that was unreal, a spiritual feeling.
Okay.
We had a boy named Don Gray, called him Papa.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Boy, I mean, we had people passing out in the building like water. Everywhere we go, we had to have ambulance and everything.
Oh, so y'all were bringing the spirit into place.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to tell you, and the guy keep calling me, trying to get me to carry the play back out on the road, and I don't know. I'm thinking about it real seriously, but that play, oh my God, we came to Atlanta.
When you coming back?
Like I told him, I said the play got to be updated for me to do it again, But I know from the time that I did it up to now, it's been about 8 or 9 years since we did it. So there's a brand new group of people out there, maybe 10 years. There's a brand new group of people out there that haven't seen it. And the play, if we do it the right way, the play was out of sight.
Do you think you can do it without big names now in 2020?
Well, let me put it like this. The play should have been made behind me and my wife, because what me and my wife was doing, we was coming up with all the ideas for the play, and the play was similar based upon some of the stuff that we were doing. You understand what I'm saying? And we was taking
this beautiful woman here.
That's her. That's my
the boss. Let's just go say she's the boss.
That's my baby. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Eric.
Okay.
I might want to give it to your radio station and do it down there.
And we'll do it. We'll definitely, man. We do plays all the time.
And I tell you what, I'll put up all the money. If it don't make no money, I tell y'all keep it all. That's how I feel about it. Because when I do it, I'm gonna do it right.
I know you are. John Cox said hello. Big John Cox. He said hello today.
All right.
Yeah, that's a big dude.
Yeah. I'm looking for some guys right now because I got that Southern Soul show, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to go indoors or outdoors with it. And if I go outdoors, I don't need no money. I just need somebody with money got sense enough to work with me and watch our money.
Right.
Because I can't be in two places at one time, and you can't trust nobody.
Jose, I got a couple of fellas. We'll go there and watch your money.
Well, hey,
we got some fellas. I got some boys that they about their business. They're not gonna mess up. I love you like Big Papa, so I ain't taking your money because I know you're gonna.
No, I know. But can I say something? It's different when you got people that invest in something.
Oh yeah.
When you invest in something, you're gonna make sure that things go right. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I try to tell people, say, well, I do this. I said, no, I don't need your money.
Right.
I need your knowledge if you got any.
Right.
You can invest, but if you ain't got no knowledge to help me out, then I don't need you.
I don't need you. Yeah.
And I know that people down there where you at, there's a lot of people down there who know what's going on. You know what I mean?
I deal with a lot of promoters. I've been fortunate enough that I've dealt with some guys with a lot of high integrity. So
yeah.
There's a couple of guys you were like, you ain't gonna last long in this business.
Well, I wanted to bring Stephanie and Jeffrey Osborne down there, but I don't know, man.
We'll find a place. We got a place for them. We just don't want to take them over to the Fox because you're gonna spend all your money there.
Fox took all. The last time I did the play,
all your money.
that Fox took all the money.
Yeah.
I don't know why people go in there.
I mean, it's a nice place. It's a dinner spot. It's a date spot. People will pop up at the Fox. So, and speaking of, let's. I mean, you did concert promotions, but I'm gonna tell it all, Jose. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
tell it all
Go for it.
because it was a show for women only. Don't turn your head now, bro.
Go ahead.
I just said it. It
What's that?
was a show for women only.
Oh my God. Show for women only.
The show for women only.
Come here, Beverly.
Uh-oh.
Belle.
Oh, it's about to get interesting now.
Yeah, if I can get her to come in. Come in, Belle.
Miss Beverly.
She said she ain't coming.
She's not coming.
No,
So
she
we're gonna
just-
talk about the show for women only. And for folks that aren't, in the know from the Central Virginia area, have you done the show for women only in other cities?
No, I know.
That's in Richmond?
I just stay right here in Richmond.
So the show for women only, for the folks that are checking this out,
That's
was they would promote an all-male review.
right, baby.
And how many women we would stick up in that place?
Which one? I had
The one in Mechanicsville, the spot we had in Mechanicsville.
oh wow, I mean around 2000.
About 2,000 women. 2,000 women.
Yeah.
And the boys coming out of DC was about 10 of them, 15 of them?
But 12 of them, yeah.
About 12 of them. Now I would have people, because at that time I was on the air.
Yeah.
Women would call, can you give me some tickets for the show for women only?
I mean, we had the Texas Outlaw, the Artist, man, them Chocolate Man,
Yeah. It was the all-male review.
all male review.
All-male review. And
Yeah.
I swear. My man said the show place. It was at the show place.
What was that show play?
It was at the show place. And I remember you telling me, he's like, man, you better stop. I ain't going up in there. You said, I remember you said, yeah, you better come up in here. And I hosted one of those shows. And I said, okay, I see why I need to be up in here.
Go ahead, boy.
I think I got 2 relationships out of stepping into one of those places.
Well, nothing like it. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, they were grabbing on me like I was gonna dance. I was like, no, I'm just the host. Welcome.
Yeah, but you was a man up there with all them women.
I was a man up in there, and I was like, ooh, this is.
Yeah.
They got that. Yeah, man. How many times you did that show?
Oh my God. I guess I don't know. Tell my wife stopped me. I guess around 30 sometimes.
You still doing it?
No. She won't let me do it. Well, but I'm going to do it. She don't want me to do it no more.
2,000 women in one place, man. I swear. I remember telling my boy CJ about it. I said, man, I can't get you in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't get you in there. So you
A lot
promoted.
of people, they got the show. Somebody trying to put on a male show coming up real soon here in Richmond, but it's not the kind of show I put on.
Right.
They all putting on a show, and me putting on a show something totally different. Cause
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Now, Jose, you've promoted, from the biggest acts. I mean, I'm sorry. What we call them? Legendary. James Brown was legendary. Michael Jackson was legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Who haven't you promoted that you was like, man, I never had a chance to play them?
Well, I mean, Jesus Christ, I did Earth, Wind and Fire, Jerry Butler, Nat King Cole. I mean,
You had Nat King Cole?
come on, man. Red Fox, Natalie Cole. I mean, I don't know who. I don't know.
I guess if you're 85 years old and you've been promoting since the 50s, you probably had everybody.
I mean, I don't know who I haven't promoted. I mean, because at one time, I was the only person at the booking agent out of New York and California was calling.
Okay.
And so I did just about everybody that I know of. The only problem I got back in the days when I was doing it, you weren't making no real money because they weren't charging. There was a man charging $5, $7, $10, stuff like that. They won't charge no money.
My girl, now I know you've done it, but my girl Karen is asking the question. She says, "How about Parliament? How many times have you had George, man?"
Funkadelic. You can go on the internet and bring it up too. The last time I did the Parliament, I think we did. Bill, how many people we did down on now? About 18,000.
What? This is at Browns Island?
Yeah.
On Browns Island. Okay. Yeah, you can do 18,000 down there.
Yeah, you can bring it up. You can bring it up. It was a monster show.
Okay.
I just looked at it.
Shout out to my man Heart Attack. Thanks for checking in. Heart Attack was the music director at Wowie in Norfolk, Jose. He was there with Lorenzo I. Thomas and the guys.
Yeah, baby.
Wowie was a strong station back there in Norfolk. You promoted down in Norfolk?
Several times.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I did. What's Michael Jackson's sister's name down there?
Janet?
No, the other one.
LaToya?
Yeah, I did LaToya down there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did.
You did Janet too? You did Janet where?
Yeah, I did Janet, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did Janet, LaToya, Michael.
And Mike, yeah.
You missed many of the Jacksons.
And Jacksons.
Oh, you had the Jacksons, the family, the Jackson 5. Okay.
They came out, you know. It was the Jacksons when they had the Coliseum.
Did you deal with Joe?
You know.
How was it dealing with Joe?
I'm trying to figure who was the promoter that he had working for me. It's been so long, man, you know?
Right. Man, look, you're a little older than you're a little older than I am, so, and I forgot a lot. So yeah, it get a little foggy.
Yeah, it get a little foggy, but hey, I had some good days.
What you promoting now? Because I saw your flyers, and one of the things I get a chance to do, Jose, is generally I throw up a lot of pictures of the folks that I interview because I just go on their social media. Everything I go on your social media is basically a flyer of something you're promoting. You've dealt with a lot of people. Where are all of the pictures with all of these folks that you had an opportunity to promote over the years?
I can get the wife some to you.
Yeah, I'm about to get them, so we got to throw them up there. I do have one picture that you probably. I'm like, I remember having. I was like, I remember when we did this. Jose don't even realize I probably have it. I'm gonna probably get cussed out because she's a good friend of mine, and she will. If she sees this, she can be like, "I'll be you put that picture."
Who's that? What is it? Wait a minute. What the?
You know who that is?
No.
Myra J.
Huh?
Remember we did the Tom Jordan morning show?
Yeah.
With Kiss? That was you and Myra J. Because we're doing the whole voter registration thing. I was like, Jose, I found that picture. I got a bunch of pictures from back in the day that I was like, yeah, that was Myra J. And Myra's a good friend of mine. So,
wow,
from the Tom Jordan morning show.
Tom Jordan morning show, ain't that something?
Yeah, back in the day.
One of the back in the day concerts.
Yeah, because we used to get up in the morning. He used to do the whole show at the. I think we did it over at the mosque. I think it was called the mosque.
Yeah, the mosque. Now they called it All Trail Theater. Do y'all do any older but goodie shows down there in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Really? Yeah, they do them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's still a lot of folks that of the age.
What would be a good show down? Talk to me.
Can you get is Gerald Austin still performing?
Yep.
All right, Gerald Austin. Put Gerald Austin out there. Of course, you already said Jeffrey Osborne. Yeah. Your boy Lionel comes all the time.
Lionel Richie come now?
Richie comes down here, man, cleans up because he has a huge, general market following as well as a huge urban following. So
hold 1 minute, baby.
This is live. This is how we get down. You're checking us out on Shooting the Breeze Conversations with the DJ. I'm with my man Hosea Fox. He's a super promoter in the Richmond, Virginia area. He's promoted from James Brown to Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson to the Jacksons, Redman, Method Man, you name it, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin. How is it like working with the Queen, brother?
Oh my God.
I can tell she was a diva.
Nobody liked it. Well, she a little overboard sometimes,
Okay. I mean,
yeah.
I've
money changed people, and it changed her a little bit too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She was a good person.
Hold on. Hey, Jose.
Yeah.
Mickey Spencer said that must be Lionel calling.
No, no. That was your boy Drake, DJ Drake.
DJ Drake.
Yeah.
Actually, Lorenzo and I talked about him today.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mickey Spencer. Thanks for checking in, Mickey.
Mickey Spencer.
Mickey Spencer.
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You missed the party a couple weeks ago back.
Yeah, I was we were, I've been doing some acting, so we were doing a press junket for the movie. So I couldn't get out. Yeah.
So when that movie coming out?
But the movie's out. It's actually on Tubi right now, but I've got a TV show. Well, I say like it's mine. I'm in a TV show coming up. It's Malcolm X and Martin on National Geographic and Hulu. That kicks off first week of February, but my episode is on February 8th. Man, you know what? You were around. I play a deacon, Hiram Martin. But what I found out is that there are a lot of people that didn't like Martin that look like us.
Yeah.
A lot of people. And I don't want to spoil the TV show, but you'll see a lot of stories that you probably didn't hear about Martin. And then there's some of the other stuff that you do. But it's going to be both of Malcolm and Martin split screen. It's a very interesting way that they did it. They're going to go back and forth between how their lives intersected because they only met once from what I was told. And that's the picture we always see. Not like they've seen each other a whole lot, So, but it's called The Genius. And I'm also in a Lifetime movie. And, people going to die. It's Lifetime movie.
No lie.
Hey, but look, I don't die. So I'm good with that. But no, man, I did miss you guys. I did miss you guys that time. But I'm gonna make sure because we ain't getting no younger.
No, we ain't getting no younger.
We ain't getting no younger.
Definitely getting younger.
So what's next? What are you promoting? What's coming up next? And what are you promoting now?
Well, I got that Southern Soul show for July 13th here.
Okay.
And
King George.
Yeah, King George on King George, Tucker, Poker Bear, all them on it.
Okay.
But I have around 7 acts on it. You know what I mean?
Okay. With Browns Island?
I don't know just where I'm gonna put it at. I don't know if I want to go indoors, outdoors. But outdoors, man, I'm telling you, I'm so scared
Of the rain.
Woo! Good God Almighty! You can drop it all. You can work 10 years and drop it all, boy. And 30.
Yeah, I get it.
So I that's why I'm saying I got to find the right people. If I find the right people to work with me, I'm gonna do it outdoors. If not, I'm gonna just go and kid inside and do what I got to do with it. Outdoors you make all kind of money.
Right.
Indoors you make a little money.
Right.
But outdoors, put it like this: outdoors, the money's unlimited.
Can you go back out? Can you go back out to the old Richmond Braves Stadium?
I don't know.
Remember when we tried to do what was it? Frankie Beverly and Mays.
Yeah.
Steve did that. And Frankie wouldn't come off. Joe Douglas.
Mouse Jones did that.
Mouse. But Joe Douglas wouldn't let Frankie come off the bus until they paid him another $100,000.
So what?
Yeah, Mouse will tell you the story.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Mouse put all the money up for the Frankie Beverly concert, and Joe didn't know how big the venue was. And when he came out there and saw all those people, he told Mouse, he said, Frankie ain't getting off the bus unless you give us another $100,000. And Mouse was like, well, look, I paid him what he wanted, what he asked for. He said, but we ain't getting off the bus. And he said, what you gonna do? Tell all those people they got to go home? I said, Mouse, what you do? Yeah, I had to pay it. Anybody ever held you up like that?
Yeah.
Who held you up like that, Jose?
Hey, they did. Frankie Beverly did.
So Joe, it's Joe. It was Joe.
It was Joe.
Joe, and everybody in Atlanta know Joe.
Oh, I went to hospital behind
Rest well, Joe. I was actually at his memorial.
Yeah, I went to hospital behind that crap, man. My blood pressure went up. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, oh yeah, they did some funny stuff to me. Once they got that money, they tried to get $1,500 more. I'd already gave money for the sound company. Then the sound company said they ain't gonna turn the equipment on unless they get $1,500 more. I said, huh? Man, I got so mad. I said, I ain't paying shit. Guess who had to pay them the money?
Who?
The building.
Oh, the building. They didn't want the place to go up.
That's right. Told me I ain't gonna do it. But my blood pressure went up, man. I want, well, you know what I wanted to do, you know. Yeah, I was in the hospital for what, 3 or 4 days.
Really?
Yeah, man, that thing messed me up, man. I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with it. I mean, I just
So
man,
Mouse wasn't the only one they held up.
no. But they did that everywhere they went, you know. And this thing with me, what you told me happened years ago. My
Yeah.
thing happened, but 4 or 5 years go back.
Ooh, yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
talking about in the late '90s, early 2000s. When
man.
we did that.
Yeah, man. It was bad, man. It was really, really bad. And the police came. They were gonna snatch all the equipment and hold everything
Man,
because they was trying to what you call do it under arrest or some other word they use for it. You know what I mean?
right,
It's
right,
just like blackmail. Otherwise,
right.
you
You
know,
paid them. You did what you're supposed to. They saw the numbers. Said, "Look here, I want
yeah,
more money, else I ain't gonna perform."
yeah, I got a fly right in the room there.
Is there
Flag.
anybody you'll never work with again? Like, I ain't never working with them folks.
My wife won't work with Frank and them again.
Well,
That,
Frankie ain't even touring really anymore.
oh yeah, he out there.
I thought
They,
it was just the Frankie Beverly band.
no. Frankie is out there.
He's still touring.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
Frankie Frank is check the Norfolk is
The
it
scope,
Norfolk uh,
scope,
is it's Norfolk Scope or Hampton Coliseum.
the
He's
Coliseum. I thought
you
Frankie stopped
check
performing.
it. They had the date scheduled and they canceled it and moved it to the last of January 26th or 27th, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Frankie's still doing it. So you won't Beverly won't let you work with Frankie. Anybody
No,
else that you will never work with again?
that's my worst experience.
Frankie.
That's my worst
Man,
experience.
you would think that they'd be good, but evidently not.
That's the only one I had any bad experience with.
Frankie Beverly. Wow.
Frank, that's the only one I had in there. Now his daddy that's dead now. I don't know who killed him. God bless his soul.
Right.
And how did that happen, Eric?
Well, you talking about Joe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. I know nothing about that.
Woo,
You hear the
boy,
rumors with the streets, but I ain't, man. How you
man.
said earlier, you gotta mind your business.
Yeah,
Mind your business. Gotta mind your business on that one. So
man.
yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Now, some of the things that I remember back in the day, didn't you have promoted with some little boys? Immature?
Oh, Jackson Ward 5.
Okay.
I had Jackson Ward 5,
Okay.
like the Jackson 5, and I had the Jackson Ward because they were from Jackson Ward. And listen, killing them.
Killing them.
They were killing them.
Wow.
All kind of people offering all kind of money for them.
Okay.
Guess what happened?
What happened?
People started talking to the mama.
Oh yeah. You know you gotta get to the parents.
She started listening and got greedy. Told me
It messed it up for everybody.
she gonna take over management. You know what I told her?
Mhm.
Go for it. I walked away.
Right.
And from this day to that, guess what happened?
Never heard from
Well, none of because it wasn't them, it was me.
Okay.
I had all the knowledge. I was doing everything. It wasn't them, it was me.
Right.
Without me, they was nothing.
Right.
You know, but she thought that, hey, that this guy coming in gonna do this, and he gonna do it. You know how people make all these promises,
Right.
but it just didn't go that way.
Shout out to Lafayette Moran. She said, "Good to see us both. Good to see you too." You're checking us out, feel free to hit us up at the text line. We are live with Hosea Fox, world-renowned legendary. I mean, when you talk about James Brown to Michael Jackson to all the Jacksons to, Frankie Beverly and Mays, Luther Vandross. Did you ever promote Anita Baker?
I think I did Anita one time.
Okay.
At the Altria Theater.
Okay.
Now Anita was good, but it was a little slow. No, it's Coliseum.
Right.
But she was just a little slow to, and I don't know. I don't know.
What's next for you? You're 85 years young. You're still promoting. And I know you ain't gonna ever stop promoting.
No. I want Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay.
And I don't know if the powers that be will allow me to get Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm a brother. They're brothers, so I should not have any problem. But it don't go that way.
I take management as the hue of the management ain't the same as the hue as the two of us.
Well, no. The booking agency. They just got certain people
that they deal with.
I would say that certain group of people that they deal with.
Yeah. Okay.
We on the back burner.
Okay, so you're talking about like the
Yeah.
North American type of folks, North American
There
folks.
you go. Don't make how much money you got.
Right.
There's just certain acts you can't get. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, it shouldn't be that way though. I mean, because we all promoters, we all trying to make money, but you cannot, I don't care who you are, you cannot get a major white act. You can't get it.
As a black promoter?
As a black promoter. You cannot get it.
So if you wanted to go with Michael McDonald, can't touch him.
Now, Michael, he's not.
He if you wanted to go with, let's just say we wanted to do a Blue Eyed Soul concert. We do Hall & Oates, we do Average White Band, and we do Michael McDonald. Can you get all? And we call it the Blue Eyed Soul Tour.
I don't think you can get that together.
Can't get it together?
No.
That'd be a hell of a show.
You just gave me a hell of a
the Blue Eyed Soul Tour, baby. Hey, hold on. Mickey said, you said that's why you took him to Innsbruck. And she said, take him to Innsbruck.
Yeah, well, Innsbruck doesn't exist anymore. But okay. that would make money here.
The Blue Eyed Soul Tour.
That would make money.
That was free, baby. That's free, baby.
Yeah, that make money here, DC, Philadelphia, New York City. But ain't no soul brother gonna take and make money with it. Because certain places you ain't gonna be able to get up in with it.
Not even with the AWB and Tower of Power and Hall & Oates and Michael McDonald.
Well, the reason why I said you're not gonna do it because somebody big gonna come along and snatch it from you.
Oh yeah, AEG gonna get you once you.
Yeah. Now you say it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You gotta get it. You gotta make your money quick.
You better.
You better make it quick because they're gonna come in and snatch you up and pay them way more than you're gonna pay them.
That's right, baby.
Yeah. I've seen that happen way too much.
Yeah. So I mean, they don't care how much money you got, and don't try to go out and get a contract now.
Woo. They tear that up on you.
You get no contract at all.
Yeah, they tear that up on you anyway.
No, you ain't get no contract. I would love to do a major country show. Yeah,
okay.
Major country show. That would be a beautiful thing.
So you couldn't get Garth Brooks, is what you're saying.
Let me tell you something. You can offer Garth Brooks $1 million right now.
He's not running with
you. Show you. If you tell him all I want you for 15, 20 minutes, you ain't gonna get him.
Yeah, because they contracted with Live Nation.
He contracted Live Nation, and on top of that, he does his own shows.
Oh yeah.
He don't need no promoter. It's Garth Brooks. He put his stuff up. He gone.
Yeah, Cat Williams said the same thing. He doesn't use a promoter. He can put himself up. But
Well,
he went with your boy though, so.
well, when I heard that he said it, then but I ain't gonna say.
So with all the Cat Williams hype, are you doing any comedy?
Nope.
You thinking about doing it?
They ain't doing cat.
You know you ain't getting Cat right now.
I mean, who got cat?
Yeah, I
Brian
know
Hall
you
got
got
cat.
Brian got Cat. So
Yeah, Brian got cat.
okay,
I mean, now he may say, well, Brian is promoting for him,
right.
so you can't say it's not his because we don't know.
Right.
I mean, they put up 35 shows, what was yesterday, whatever, 35 shows.
And he hot as fish grease right now, so
Yeah, man, come on, man. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make them how much money you got. Somebody else got more and got the contact. If you ain't got that contact, it don't make no difference, Eric.
right.
And
Okay.
if I put this show back together, if my wife would let me, because she think I'm too old to go back out on the road, you know what I mean?
Hold on, you talking about the play?
Yeah. Otherwise, you need some of your own.
Right.
You're making other people money, but if you got your own show, then people got to come to you,
To see you, yeah.
going to them. And with Lord, why I keep choosing the wrong man? Hey, I can do my own thing, and people have to come to me. But in order to do that, I got to lock the play down. And when you lock that play down, it costs money to do that.
All right. Well, let me know what you want to do with it, man. If you do it again, are you looking like I think I asked you before?
I'm gonna do it again.
Would you look to audition some B and C actors that people know, the Vivica Foxes of the world, or any of those folks to be a part of it, so you have a name when you hit the airways with it?
I don't know, because I know things have changed. Because the last time I did it, I saw the name of the play. Lord, why do I keep choosing the wrong?
Right.
And the women was knocking the doors down.
Well, if it ain't broke, brother, don't fix it.
You know what I mean? But it don't hurt to have a couple good looking guys in your play, because women. What's going on? Women come out.
You said what's going on?
Yeah, Beverly. Watch this, Beverly. Come here, baby. She going around the corner again.
Bev's not running on us.
Baby, fix me a drink, baby. Fix me a drink.
That's how you keep young and spry.
Hey, Eric.
It's a drink.
Eric, now
Yes.
you know about this place. She'll tell you. I mean, we had to have ambulance and everything, man.
Why did I chose the wrong?
No, Lord, why did I keep?
Why I keep choosing the wrong man?
Yeah.
How was it, Miss Beverly?
It was good. It was good. It was a lot of work. Something I don't want to do again.
Jose said he's gonna do it again, but he said he can't do it without your permission.
Well, that's true.
Oh man! So the play was that successful.
The play was a monster.
Okay.
It was a monster, and that's why Brian Alden came in there, backdoored me.
Oh, have mercy. Pause.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm all right.
Okay.
Although my partner killed himself, you know that behind that play.
Dave Ruby.
But he comes up behind not that play. He killed himself behind your boy.
Yeah, I heard he jumped off a bridge.
Yeah. How can a man got $25 million and jump off a bridge and kill himself?
Yep, I remember.
You understand what I'm saying? How do you do that?
Yeah. I wasn't gonna bring that up, but since you did, for the folks that don't know, Jose had partners, and Dave Ruby was one of his partners, and I remember when Dave jumped off the bridge.
Love that man. That man.
Dave was a good dude, man. Dave was a good dude.
Well,
but I didn't know he was worth $25 million.
Oh, he was worth more than that.
Oh man!
But
and Dave was so unassuming. Looked like he was worth about $2.
Yeah, but
he'd be in them jeans and a little shirt and them beat up sneakers.
That's him. That's him.
Them beat up old sneakers, and he worth $25 million.
Yeah. No one knew. No one knew. No one knew. His mind was gone, man. He
Yeah.
made his mind was gone. And his girlfriend, the girl that he was messing around with. What you say, Bell? Oh, my wife told me don't tell everything. So,
Look. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I know you talking about. But
yeah.
I heard he had quite a few dollars in the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
He had
bag of money in the back of the car.
$50,000 in his pocket.
God.
Oh, man.
See,
Man,
so folks that out there, these are the type of folks I hang out with. Folks that rock around with 25 million in their pocket.
that boy was something, man. I mean, I was messed up for about 2 to 3 years after he killed himself. I couldn't get myself together.
I remember talking to you about it.
I mean, crying every night. I'm crying. I mean, couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. I mean, it
So
just
is that the dark side of the business that we're talking about now?
yeah. Because when he killed himself, he was on the phone talking to me when he jumped.
Well, see, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, when he jumped off the Maryland Bridge, man, and the girl she hollered and screamed, "Jose, he did it! He did! He did what? Why in the hell would you stop on the bridge, man? And tell you he's gonna kill himself, and you stop and tell him go and do it. Well, I ain't thought he gonna do it. He kept talking. I just told him go ahead and do it because I thought he just talking, and he did it.
Yeah, that is the dark side of the business.
Yeah, and they locked her up, man. I should have left her in there. I got out of jail. I should have left her up in there.
Yeah, I know you, Jose.
But I think that
I know it messed you up, brother. I know it messed you up.
messed me up. Sometimes I cry now behind it, you know.
I get
But
it.
you know, there's a bigger story to this, Eric. Let me tell you what happened. Dave killed himself, and the next day a bird kept trying to get in our house. A bird. Every morning at the same time for about 3 weeks, that bird kept trying to get in the house.
Okay.
Now, me and my wife came home one day, and was 2 dogs on the porch. One dog ran away. The other dog didn't run away. My wife said, Jose, don't feed that dog. I couldn't help myself. I fed him. That dog wouldn't leave this house. Stay right there. Me and my wife went to church one Sunday. When I came back, somebody said, a car hit your dog. I said, huh? Said, car hit your dog. I said, he my dog. I said, he been around here. We came to the house. That dog crawled from underneath the tree, this bush, and locked his legs around my leg because he couldn't move and held me and wouldn't let go.
Wow.
Good God, I'm going to cry now, man. I'm going to put tears in my eyes.
Man.
That dog, man.
We got some friends that want to say hello. Bill McGee.
Oh my God.
The trumpeter. Night Flight.
Baby.
Yeah. Hold on, we got somebody else who want to say hi, Jose. Camille Patton.
Where they coming from?
I mean, they watching the show. So they pop in. Camille with his line dancing behind. Camille, I've been praying for you, brother. I hope everything is going well. I know you were a little under the weather. Me and Camille are MS brothers for life. So love you, brother.
You got a crew on here tonight. We got a nice crew going.
Yeah, we got some folks up here wanting to say hi, man. Everybody love you. Everybody in the area knows who you are. And for the folks that don't, the gentleman I'm talking to right now was held responsible for a lot of the success, not truly all of their success, but a great deal of success of some of the greatest R&B artists and hip hop artists as of late. He's been promoting for years, but the fact that we can talk about, he promoted the greats, the James Brown, Nat King Cole, and then his daughter, Natalie Cole. Did you ever get it? Did you ever have an opportunity to promote, what's the brother, Sam Cooke?
Beverly? Oh, come on, man. Yeah.
They had Sam Cooke too?
Yeah.
Man. So when you watch those things of, like the Donny Hathaways, the Sam Cookes, some of the greats that could never really fulfill their potential because they were lost too soon. that you had a chance to promote. You know, how'd you I know how I felt when Biggie and Pac died. How'd you feel when Sam Cooke was killed?
Oh my God, that was a hurting thing.
We got to load up the battery. You ain't gonna run out on me, are you?
No.
Okay.
No.
So,
No.
because I remember when Biggie and Pac and Aaliyah died, some of those, I mean, things that I can't get past.
Sam Cooke got killed. It was an unbelievable event because what they said happened, no one wanted to believe that it happened that way.
Right.
You know, well, it was true or not, I can't say, you know what I mean? But it's many people cried, boy. Many people cried.
Right.
Yeah.
Camille just shouted out your wife.
Huh?
Camille Patton just shouted out your wife, Mr. Lion Dancer.
Shout out my wife. Yeah.
Hold on, Beverly from the radio station. She's like, "Hey, Jose."
Hey.
Beverly! Look, Beverly in here playing too. I see it.
Yeah, you got them calling your name today.
Yeah. We got folks in here now. We got folks in here.
So everybody catching up, huh?
Everybody catching up.
All right.
So, yeah, so I mean, I know how that affected us, and those are certain artists that I will always remember. Are there any artists that when you think about the fact that you were part of their careers when they passed away, and man, they're going too soon. I saw so much out of them, I could never believe that something would happen to them.
Well, I mean, we all got to go.
Yeah, we all got to go.
Yeah, some of us just leave a little too soon.
Right.
And some of the things that happen to a lot of people out there, man, the guys, one time guys used to put their hands on the women.
Right.
It made them feel big or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
They did a lot of damage to a lot of women. And then a lot of guys, people did damage to them, you know what I mean? So
right.
You never know what happened to people, but things happen, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I always try to keep my hand to myself. Yeah, I keep my hand to myself because.
Yeah, but and your wife ain't wanting to deal with that too, because I know she'd kill you.
No, well, hey.
What happened to Jose, man? Raise his hand once too many. One time and that was
it. Sometimes it's paid to keep your hand to yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So did you ever deal with Ike and Tina?
Oh my God. At the call First and Clay, First and Clay, I was there the night that he hit that woman, man.
Ooh.
I'm trying to figure who she was talking to. She was talking to somebody. Backstage. And that Mousie, that man hit that woman and knocked her flat, man.
So all of those stories were true.
Oh my God.
What you see?
It makes sense. And the guys at the building, they was ready to take him out.
I believe that.
They was gonna fix him, man. I mean, he hit her, it sounded like a drum. Boom. Down she went, So she wasn't gonna perform. She told people, she said, I don't feel too good, but I'm not gonna disappoint y'all, And she put on a hell of a show, man. But some kind of way, not too long after, she fixed his ass. She fixed him. Because people kept asking people like, why you let him do that to you? Why? What'd you do? And the guy that she was speaking to her, he was gonna take your boy out.
Okay.
He said, the lady haven't did anything, and you hit her. Man, it got rough. It got rough.
Nikki said something that I want to ask you too. When is the book coming out?
Which book?
Your book.
Well, I got some here. My wife got some here. I got half of it already ready. It's been done. Lady wanted to do she wanted to do something. I don't know, screenplay or something like that. I told her I wasn't for it. You know what I mean?
What we gonna name it? Shit, baby. For those that don't know,
one
Jose,
hey, one thing.
that's his calling line. Shit, baby.
Yeah, there's a musical real shit there to be put out there. I tell you that.
Yeah, that's it. What's the name of it? It's called Shit, baby.
Yeah, because me and you just talking about some of this shit, but there's a hell of a lot more.
So Bill just said, talk about how you put Joe Jefferson on with John Houston.
Oh my God! Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't want to go back those days.
Okay, all right.
It's like I said.
Hey, Bill, you can talk to everybody when you catch him.
Hey, it's just so much. It's just so much. You know what I mean? You try to.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 64 years. I mean, we can't condense it all in an hour and a half or so. But I just wanted to get a chance to let you talk about what was going on, and because look, one of the things that you can talk to is firsthand experience with some of the people that they're doing documentaries on now, and some of the greats. I mean, you've been with you were there,
True.
and was that your concert when one of the superstars relieved themselves on the side of the stage because they were too high to hold their water?
No, I don't think it was mine. No.
Okay,
no.
It was at the mosque. Okay, I ain't gonna call it. It was at the mosque because I thought it was yours.
He didn't do it in the building, did he?
That was a she.
So what?
It was a she that she didn't. She didn't.
No,
She went on the side. She went in the wing, relieved herself, and went back out there and sang some more.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I thought that was one of your concerts. You got to figure out whose concert that was then.
I don't know about that one. How many years ago?
Oh man, that was early 90s. Early 90s.
Hey, God Almighty.
Okay, so we won't talk about that one since that's
no,
not
leave that one alone.
Oh, John Cox said he still does personal protection just in case you need that, just in case you need the fire. Which if you need that smoke to come along with you. John still looks like he could twist up a pretzel, twist the man. I see him on Facebook. I was like, that dude's still working out and doing martial arts. I was like, I know who to call when I become big. When I be big. Hey, John, come with me. They go like, who's the dude rolling with you? Hey, just don't get too close and you won't have to find out.
Yeah, he still got it going on, huh?
Yeah, John looked like he'll snap you in half. The cool thing about John is just like cats that you would expect, he ain't gonna say a lot. He ain't gonna be doing a lot of talking. He ain't gonna be doing a lot of woofing.
Oh,
John ain't gonna do a lot of talking. But he will twist. I can tell you. I bet you he could twist you up.
I hear that. Good God,
it looked like it twist you up. John always been a good dude, man, and very personable. But I know he probably twist you up. You catch him wrong.
Well, Eric,
the guy that's doing all the talking, that's the guy you don't want to deal with.
I know. Well, Eric, if I put this play together, I'm gonna want to contact you, man. I'm serious.
Okay. Yeah, we can definitely give me a shout. Give me a shout, man. DJ Cool did the show. He shouted you out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, DJ Cool did our show. He shouted you out. Of course, Steve Branch did the show. Yeah, we had a couple of folks from Richmond Cool just went platinum. So he's talking about doing it. Matter of fact, Fat Tommy, he called Fat Tommy and told him, he said, we need to get Jose, put him on tour, because he just would let me clear my throat. Yeah. He just hit a million. He just a million records sold. He just hit a million records sold. Yeah. Bill. Did you do this one? Bill said you did. Did you do the Fresh Festival? LL Cool J, Run DMC?
Yeah.
50 years of hip hop. You were there too when it started.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Bill, and I couldn't have did without Bill. He bought my axe from Norfolk, Hampton, or whatever, up here to Richmond, man.
Okay.
Yeah, he was bringing him here.
Yeah, so man.
He made that concert. Without him, it couldn't have been done.
Yeah, so I mean, when you put together the play, I am more than happy to help you out with anything coming down here in Atlanta. I know the landscape pretty good, so I know exactly where to.
I'm definitely gonna put it together, and it's gonna work too.
I'm sure.
It'll work,
man. Brother Jose, thank you for taking the time. I ain't gonna hold you up.
Hey, baby.
I want to thank you, man, because You're very helpful and instrumental in my career when I was in Richmond. And man, it was a blast.
Baby.
It was a
Well,
blast.
hey, we always been close, man, and
And
what more can I? It's sometimes people for real, and sometimes people not for real, and we always been for real. When have you talked to Ben Miles?
I haven't talked to Ben in a minute. And I wish I would have got a chance because I talked to Irvin every blue moon. I catch Irvin every blue moon, and I would catch Larry before he passed. But I haven't seen Ben in a while. I haven't talked to Ben in a while.
Ben Miles, if you out there listen, call in, man. Don't be like this. Yeah.
If Ben ain't on social media, man. If Ben Miles got a social media page, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, I'm quite sure he should have one.
Okay, all right. Well, I ain't never seen it.
Because he can't afford it, I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
Hold on, Sam. Camille said, I remember in the early 80s at his cousin's restaurant. I saw Ben a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, your cousin had a restaurant, Jose?
Anderson Grill. Yeah, I told you that. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, big was number one.
That's right, baby. We together, baby.
Go there.
Okay. Yeah, Ben still got coins after that sale, I'm sure.
Yeah, he got coins.
I'm sure he got a couple of coins.
Well, the station going for sale again.
CDX, Power, and Kiss.
Yep.
So Radio 1 selling it?
I think so.
Oh, you got it. When you get a chance, go congratulate Mike Street. He was just named vice president of urban programming for Odyssey.
Are you kidding me?
I work for Odyssey, so I got the wire came down today, so I texted him. I said, because he and for the folks out there play fantasy football, Mike's in my fantasy football league, so I was like, I hope you do have better decisions as a vice president versus the picks you put in this game. No, Mike has done well. He was named vice president. Sure was. Mike Street, vice president. Go to Basie Road tomorrow, knock on the door. Hey, man, I know you're the vice president. Let me see the vice president.
I'm damn sure going to hit it. That's something to think about, man.
He's the new vice president of urban programming. Him and Skip Dillard. Yep. I just told Mickey just caught it. Yep. Mike just got. If you pull up anything on the internet right now, in the Industry Insider, you just Google Mike Street, Vice President, Odyssey. Yep.
I'm going to do it too.
Yeah, man, he's doing his thing. He is doing his thing. So when I come to town, I'm gonna go back there and put him in a headlock. But he's too big for you to put him in a headlock. So yeah, he's doing well.
I'm gonna try to get that some soul show down there too, baby. If it ain't already coming.
Well, just let me know. Let me know.
I'm letting you know now. I say if it ain't coming, I'm gonna try to get it down there.
We'll get it down here.
I know they do it sometimes. If it ain't coming down, I can set it up tomorrow. I mean, I talk to the booking agent every day.
Okay.
And I got.
I don't know if you remember Thomas Lytell. He was the senior vice president of Def Jam Records. He's now, he's pushing King George and that girl on his label. He's actively working the record. Actually, Thomas is going to be at the house this weekend, doing a little shindig at the house. We got some folks coming to town.
Going on this weekend for King George.
Yeah, he's got King George. That's his artist. We got Brad. Bravador just popped in. He congratulated Mike. Yeah, Street. I done push Street's business out there. Yeah, he the vice president now. Y'all go knock on his door. And you're like, how you know? Eric talking about it.
Well, you got. I said one thing. I don't know about people down in Atlanta, but you definitely got people from Virginia calling you, baby.
Hey, man, look, I love my folks in VA.
Man, I'm praying they love you too, baby.
And like Bravador said, "Hey, baby."
Yeah, hey, it's a great. Hey, listen, it's a beautiful thing when your people acknowledge you, man.
Man, I love my folk.
I just hope that all of us can get together and do something. We all need to get together and go to Las Vegas somewhere together, man.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm telling you, man, we should do it. A boat cruise or something, you know what I mean?
Well, Annabelle Lee gone, so.
Yeah, well, hey.
And the spirit of Norfolk caught on fire.
It.
And look at the spirit of Norfolk caught on fire, so.
Ain't that something?
All our boats gone.
Yeah. We definitely, I'm saying we definitely need
to appreciate it, Brad. Go ahead. Go ahead. I was just speaking to Brad.
How Brad doing?
Yeah.
Why chocolate chip ain't gave call, man? What's his problem?
I don't know what Chip is. Especially, and my boy from Rich. I said, oh, John, my boy John. Hey, Jose, the brother that I'm speaking to right now, John Williams. When you come to town about whatever you do it, this John got his finger on the pulse of Atlanta with anything promotions. Young brother, he was man. I watched this guy grow. He's got a vehicle about as big. It actually is one of those like new satellite things, and he goes around doing all kinds of promotions. I'll make sure because I'm working with him. With I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you watch. What was it? Hip Hop Atlanta. Deb with Waka Flocka. We're working with her on a couple of things. So yeah, I'm a definitely hook you up with John when you come to town. He's one of them. Yeah, like when I said you always got your hand on the pulse of the young cats that know what they're doing. John knows what he's doing.
Bad boy, huh?
Bad boy.
Got to meet him. I want to learn from him.
Oh, he on the next level of promotion. You know, the whole everything. Yeah. He that dude. John, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow, John. But yeah, man. So yeah, Jose, look, man, we got folks popping in all over the place, and I'm glad they had an opportunity to do that, man. This has been fun, man. I truly appreciate it. That you had an opportunity to do this. And we do this every Thursday, man. You know, I try to get my folks that I know, people in the industry, and you are quite the industry insider, and you have stories that, I just got to sit back and listen to because I wasn't there when Sam Cooke was around. I wasn't there, with all of what went down back in the day.
Yeah, so much.
The Marvin Gaye's of the world promoting him, and the Motown and the Temps and the Fortune,
the Red Foxes and all that stuff.
Did you have Rudy Ray Moore way down in the jungle?
Yeah.
Dolomite.
I mean, some good stuff was out there, man.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well, I ain't gonna hold you up, brother. I'm gonna put you in the green room. Stick around for a second. I'm gonna close the show down, but you stick around in the green room for a second because I want to chat with you just a little for a couple of more seconds. And my dog is about to jump up in my lap because hey, Jose, yeah, this thing right here. You always in it. Look, what you doing, man? So you gonna look at me? You gonna look at me? Look there. There you go. Right there.
He's kissing you. A big dog, man.
That's a big dog. That's on the problem. All right, man. All right, good. I'm good, dude. I'm good. Yeah. You hear him growling at me?
Yeah.
Love that boy. Love that dog to death. Jose, hold on for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, that was my man Hosea Fox, extraordinary promoter, a good friend of mine. Don't forget, we do this each and every Thursday. I get a chance to talk to people in the music industry, the entertainment industry, you name it. We do it all the time. So want you to join us next week. If you get an opportunity, go ahead to Facebook and hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscription button as well as a notification because that thing will ring you every time we do this, and we do it each and every Thursday. And of course, my man Lorenzo I. Thomas is my partner in crime, my brother from another mother, my VSU brother, my radio brother. I love you, my brother. And of course, we'll be doing this again next week. So make sure you check us out. In the meantime, in between time, y'all be good. I got to get out of here. Special shout out to Miami Sports Music for having us on the platform, 10,000 followers strong. We be back in a minute.